Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is October 6, 2020. This is my 78th episode about vector calculus and classical electromagnetism. In this episode, OpenGL Superbible Chapter 2, Shade of built-in variable GL position and GL vertex ID. I will discuss GL position and GL vertex ID. If you do not have OpenGL Superbible Comprehensive Tutorial and Reference 7th edition, please double-click this link. From Amazon, you can purchase this book, OpenGL Superbible Comprehensive Tutorial and Reference 7th edition. Also, I use OpenGL Programming Guide, the official guide to learning OpenGL version 4.5 with SPIR-V 9th edition, this book. If you do not have this book, you can purchase one copy from Amazon. I assume you have watched my previous episode, episode 53, episode 57, episode 75, episode 76, episode 77. If you haven't watched these videos, you may not be able to follow my current session. Double-click episode 77. From episode 77, we will pick up where we left off. From episode 77, we learned how to load, compile, link, OpenGL GLSL shader source code programmatically. Now, show more. In the download source code section, please double-click this link to download the source code from our previous episode. Keep, show in folder. Please unzip it. From this source code, we will use a few files. Now start Visual Studio 2019. Go to File, New, Project. You can find the Superbible app template. If you cannot find it, Superbible app, please select this template. If you cannot find this template, that means you haven't watched episode 57, How to Create Project Template in Visual Studio. If you do not have this template, then please watch episode 57, this video. By watching this video, you have to create project template. Now select this template, click Next, select this folder. In your working directory, new folder 078 built-in shader variables. Select folder built-in variables. Click Create. Press Ctrl F5. Then you should be able to build successfully. Now close it. Start File Explorer. In the download folder, we downloaded this file, triangle, copy, shaderutility.cpp, shaderutility.h, right click, copy. In your working folder, select folder 78, built-in variables, paste. Now, in Visual Studio once again, header files, right-click, add existing item, shaderutility.h, click Add, source files, right-click, add existing item, shaderutility.cpp, click Add. Now double-click shaderutility header file. Here, Superbible save, alien, Ctrl A, delete, include, alien, rain.h, right click header files, add new item, select header file, alien, rain.h, click add. In the alien.h, include shader utility, save all. In the alien rain.cpp, I will drag and arrange it like this. Right click the project, add new filter, shader files, right click, add new item, utility, text, point, birth, click add. The extension should be point birth. Right click, add new item, select utility, text, point, preg, click add. In the OpenGL Superbible, Chapter 2, create simple application. You can find simple Vertex shader. I will arrange side by side like this. This is point Vertex. This code version 450 core. No. This is not Vertex shader. In the point fragment shader version 450 core out back 4 color void main void color back 4 0.0 0.8 1.0 1.0. We created a simple fragment shader. Save it. In the Vertex shader, this is our simple Vertex shader. Void main, void GL position back 4 0.0 0.0 0.5 1.0. We created a simple Vertex shader, BERT. Now save it. Now I will close it. Close it. Now I will maximize it. In the alien rain class, built-in variable app, public SP7 application. In the CPP file, declare main. We provide built-in variable f. Here public void render double current time override. This is virtual function. Copy, paste, fix your code like this. Built-in variable f. Here private GL name T program. We defined GLMT peak definition as GLUINT. In this file, we defined it here. Copy, paste it for your reference. Now, here, void startup override. This is also virtual function. Copy, paste, fix your code like this. Copy, paste. Now we initialize this program. This program create program. Please understand that we created this function in our previous episode, episode 77. Copy, paste. We have to provide shader program, point, birth, point, frag. Now we have to delete this program when our application closes. Void shutdown override. Copy, paste, copy, paste. GL delete program. Now in the render, we define color GL float R GL float SED cosine current time. Current time is this argument times 0.5 float plus 0.5 float. Copy once again, paste, G sign, then constant GL plot ready. It actually does not need to be constant. RG01. I would say clear color. Then GL clear buffer FB. GL color draw buffer. Current default buffer is 0. Clear color. 0. In this case, for default or current draw buffer. Now GL use program this program. This is our shader program. Now GL point size, it takes float 40F. We draw GL draw array GL points first 0 size 1. Now Control F5. We have this error message. The error message says this function or variable unsafe. strcpy is used here in SP7H. So we have to disable this warning. Copy strcure no warnings. Right click, project, make sure all configuration is selected. C++ preprocessor, edit, paste it here. Now OK, apply, OK. Press Ctrl F5. Something wrong. Now close it. I forgot to create Vertex Array object. GL name T Vertex Array object. I created Vertex Array object. In the startup, GL create Vertex arrays. This is size count 1. This is pointer GLUINT pointer. Vertex array object. Now GL find Vertex array Vertex array object. Vertex array objects are the candy or plumbing between the client app or CPU code and OpenGL server or GPU processor. I say CPU processor. Now in the shutdown, GL delete Vertex array Vertex array object. Now press Ctrl F5. Sorry. 1. I have to pass address. Press Ctrl F5. Now our application works correctly. Now close it. We will create another shader, new item, utility, text file, triangle, vertex. Version 450 core void main void constant back 4 vertices 3 back 4 we create 3 vertices back 4 0.25 minus 0.25 0.5 1.0. This is one vertices. Another one. Another one. I will arrange like this. This is minus 0.25. This is plus 0.25. We hard-coded 3 back 4 points. Back 4 means 4 elements. 4x, y, z, and w is 1. Now, GL position, we use these vertices and we provide GL Vertex ID. Both GL position and GL Vertex ID are built-in GLSL shader variables. Now save. Now close it. Here, now we use triangle but this file. We also have to make changes here. We don't need this. GL draw array GL triangles first 0 count is 3. We specified 3 vertices. OpenGL draws vertices 0 vertices 1 vertices 2. So 3 vertices. Now press Ctrl F5. This is our first OpenGL shader program. Please understand that I'm an absolute beginner of OpenGL, but I have experience in 3D computer graphics. Over 30 years ago, I actually implemented 3D graphics even before OpenGL or DirectX were created.